What? Well, I'll start a little early. Let's do it. Do it. Hello, everyone. How is it going? Sorry, I'm just realizing, did I not upload? Let me check. Upload the VOD for Violet? Probably not. No, I didn't. I'm amazing. Oh, I know what I'm doing right after this. Hope y'all's holidays have gone good. Hope y'all's New Year, any New Year celebrations are good too. Not really. I don't think I have anything planned. I think I'd be very surprised if Star Citizen actually like updated. I mean, it's not happening because they're on break, which is fine and absolutely fair. That being said, though, I think maybe no, maybe I will stream Star Citizen on New Year's. I think because it is a Sunday. No, it's a Saturday. Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, wait. What is it? Hold the phone. Oh, okay. Hmm. Eh. Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I could. It would be really funny if they did update it, but I no. As much as I like CIG, they're on break at that time, so that's not gonna happen. Right now, I don't think. I don't know. I feel like I've been doing a lot of builds and not a lot of other content. Not a lot of good stream material, I suppose. One might argue. I don't know. I've just been chill with it. So that's what we're gonna do. Just some chill builds. You know. I have D&D. I have D&D tomorrow. I think I mentioned my water heater broke. Um so that's fun. So I'm going to have to go to my grandparents, take a shower, and then have a friend pick me up um from my grandparents. Which is fine. Just super funny. Super funny. Unless I'm a derp here. But it's also strange for me because still like really in the mindset for doing cyberpunk stuff. But it was fun to go back and build a character for D&D. And just like, yeah, no, I mean they are two different systems. They are I'm not gonna ever I don't think I'm ever gonna say that one's a better system. They're just two different things. But like, I mean, damn. With yeah. With the hell. With the thing, the stuff and the thing. With Cyberpunk, I mean there's just so many more like the stuff is so more explicit and like the skills are so much more not fleshed out. There's just so many it's just so specific. Um which I think is a good thing. Very least I mean it as a good thing. I don't know what I'm doing specifically here. Besides just trying to do train stuff, I guess. Yeah. I'm sure somebody's gonna. I'm sure. Alright. I'm sure somebody's gonna show up so I can explain all the wonderful things I got for Christmas. I don't know. Somebody will probably show up at some point. I don't know. I don't want to. I just don't want to repeat myself too much. That's the. I mean, I mean, I'd love to have 1 million active viewers at a time, but I don't know. Has anybody actually had 1 million now that I say that? Hmm. To put it bluntly, though, what I got for Christmas was I got a mug. I got some shirts. Um. Oh, I got a new pen. Got a new pen for my graphics tablet. And I got a new. Uh, I got. Actually, what was the other? Oh, I got new Joy-Cons for my Switch. I could have sworn. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't remember. I think. I think there was it was some weird thing where there were controllers. There were multiple different controllers from the one company. And I don't know. I think I was just thinking that they were way more sketchy than they probably actually are. So I was very hesitant to get one that like didn't have any reviews on it. And I think I remember. I want to say I wanted like an orange and purple one, and I did. But also, I think the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't an option. I got like a mint green and blue. Um, they work very well though. No drift as of yet, so we'll have to see how long that lasts. Yeah, no, as of now, no complaints, so that's nice. Um, like, I feel like you wouldn't want to do this. Oh well. Oh, okay. Aesthetically, I don't have to come up with some better way to do that, but okay. I think what I was wanting to do was mainly an Earth Temple thing, as I had alluded to. Oh, but the mug, most relevant. The mug is the carbuncle chase mug that Ars Nouveau, the Ars Nouveau team sells on their Redbubble. I think it's Redbubble. Pretty sure it's Redbubble. I could be wrong. All right though. So. What to do. I figure without a shadow of a doubt, we need to have majestic courtyards. You know what? No, I think I've made these too big. So I was gonna say, you know what? We need majestic courtyards, although maybe not necessarily courtyards, but what are they? Spriglings? Springlings? We need farms basically. And it does not need to be super fancy. Oh. But it should be something. Also, I feel like I don't want to just make a giant building. Maybe it would be better to make the actual thing first, the actual structure first, but I like the idea of making these first. Now I'm trying to think actually. That was 5, right? I think they were 5 wide actually that I did before. Yeah. Yeah. It should have been. No, they were 4 wide, I believe. Yeah, no, they were 4, and 4 should be. Because they're gonna have. Yeah, no. 4 is fine. I don't. I feel like I might sound like I'm a bit under the weather. I don't know. I feel like everybody's been a little bit of a cough. I don't know. It should probably be more concerning. It really should be. But eh. Oh, I do think. Well. I've got ideas. For right now though, we're gonna just leave everything. If I need to, I can copy and paste. I might want to raise everything up. Is basically what I'm I'm trying to get at here. I want to try having starbunkles underneath, and just having little tunnels that they can go through. Yeah, so, well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I do feel like, yeah, I think Earth magic probably is the most apt for me. I feel like Earth magic would definitely also kind of imply somebody who does metal working stuff. Not necessarily metalworking, but like, well, yeah. If you were gonna be like a miner, or if you're gonna be a miner or blacksmith, it would probably be a good idea to have an earth magic friend, earth magician. Earth magician makes it just sound so pedestrian, though. An earth mage. And to be clear, so this is going to be, the outside of this is going to be like the fence, and everything is just going to have a little bit of a rim to it. That is the plan. And we'll see exactly how I want to do the dimensions for everything. I can tell you right now, though, do you want to have the whole building be a little bit lifted? Let's see. Let's give me some space to work with here. You know, I wonder actually. And that's the right height. I wonder, since this is super flat, probably be a decent amount of things. There's like a few enemies in Alex's mobs. There's like the creepy long neck kimono lady. Yeah, it doesn't, we don't need to see it. Don't need to see her today. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm just hoping it does. At some point I messed up the counting. No, oh no, I had everything wrong. Begin with, okay. That's fine. Not really, but also not that big of a deal. I'm sorry, what the hell was I thinking here? Actually, oh yeah. I want to have just very small little, I don't know, indents in between them. Well, wanted to do is extend this one out. I'm sorry, is this actually the right height? Oh, son of a biscuit, it is. Okay, I probably actually want to have it one higher, but that's okay. Ugh. Nah, it doesn't really matter. In any case, now I'm thinking. For one thing, it might be a smaller stream. I'm a little bit tired. Should taken a nap, but also my grandfather needed help. Very immediate help. Kind of unfortunate because he had to. Because I had to go. Well, he texted me. I don't know when. In all fairness, you know, I had my phone flipped over, so I didn't see it for like 20 minutes. Then but then I responded to him. I'm like, well, like I'm planning on seeing you like tomorrow. Like, could this wait? As a question, like, could this wait? And then he didn't respond to me. And then my grandma texts me, and it's like, oh my god. And it's like, I'm like, I can help him, and you know, she's like, oh, well, text him that. And it's like, dude, like I swapped back to text my grandfather, and then I see that he read it literally the same time when I was checking. So it's like, what? Like, I mean, there's. Ugh, it's a whole deal. Anyways, I'm thinking. I'm just thinking of what would be the most interesting way. I was thinking of not having any roofs, but also you don't have mud options for mud bricks. That's okay, actually. What I could do instead. Um, feel like having a giant indent like that might be a bit too much. Also, it might be just enough. Yeah, it's a little dramatic, but I think it's okay. You know, I'm thinking roofs. I'm thinking roofs on this side, and this is going to be more. This will be more of a alcove. Doesn't necessarily need to be. Oh yeah, no, I think this will probably be a shorter stream. I'm just feeling I'm just feeling the tired come on. Ooh, maybe I don't want to do this. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm doing it, so. I think, well, yeah, I want to do these half walls, vertical slabs, and then otherwise, pretty simple. Does work very well though, so that's nice. Oh, you know what? What if we did this? I guess I don't really have to. It would make this feel a little bit more sound or structural. I think, I think a ground temple would probably appreciate that sort of mindset. Nuances, because it's got to be fancy. Ugh. Hold on. Should have, I don't know. I don't know, some kind of thing where if nobody shows up for an hour, I just quit streaming. But no, that's not a great mindset to be in. I think I did have. There was that one time. There was that one stream. I streamed to Dokapon, and nobody showed up for the entire damn thing, and I was just like, "What is going on?" Because I had like regulars at that point. I was like, seriously, nobody showed up. I mean, it was Dokapon Kingdom, so I mean, yes, that makes sense. But also, I know I've tried. I know I've done this design of fireplace before as well. Good lord. Sorry, I'm just also listening to like What's Up? What's Up by Non Blondes? And like, but it's like a really bad version. Then also the guitar is strangely like fine, so it's like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you know what if I just had a wall? Yeah, it works. Usually not what you'd use something like this for, but I don't know if I don't think I really. Yeah, because I do just usually use a door. Oh, sorry. I was also I was just listening to an ad, a McDonald's ad, and somebody it just reminded me of a thing where somebody said that like I don't know, like why is there not a like a triple or a 1/3 um burger in McDonald's or something along the lines of that because Americans didn't understand what a um 1/3 was. And then somebody in the comments was like, "Well, no, well obviously we don't have a 1/3. Why would we want something that was just smaller?" And it's like, "No, no, you idiot. You have in fact proved the point that Americans do not know math." Ugh. Okay, let's practice a little bit of asymmetry here. Uh, Dang, you know what? I also I was really psyched for like some AI dungeon stuff, but I haven't been playing AI dungeon as of late. I've been behind on Cyberpunk on editing videos, but you know what? It was the holidays. Honestly, I kind of thought I was going to be a lot busier than I ended up actually being. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like how this looks. I think guess this might not be an Earth temple as much as it is a Earth manor. The more I think about this. Oh well, it's fine. So, well, I guess I didn't really vocalize it. I apologize. I do like the look of the walls of the vertical slabs as walls. Also, the actual walls are really nice, especially for these interior walls where you don't necessarily want to have, or you might want to have one thing. think... Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? That probably does look a little bit better, actually. At least from the interior. I was trying to think where... Well, I should probably put up some walls, like, now, but... I guess that's not happening. God, sorry. Sorry. A song from Zone Tunes came on. You know what that means, then you know what that means. Which I don't know how many songs they've actually made. I don't really think that many, but Oh, you know what? I see what I was trying to go for here. Well, that's okay. Uh, that's also actually funny. So I know that Furrymon, got flagged as made for kids. Actually, kind of okay. So from what I remember of the drama surrounding Kappa stuff and the whole made for kids thing, um, because I saw like Chalk Eaters like put on like Instagram reels the whole thing about it, and I was like, well, actually, technically, like them putting it on made for kids is actually kind of sensible because not sensible in that it is definitely not made for kids. Um, and YouTube manually flagged that as incorrect. So there's like no denying like they are definitely at fault of making a bad judgment call there. Um, but uh, stuff being flagged for kids is not necessarily not mean it is going to be going to kid eyeballs. Well, I mean, in that case, it definitely will. But it's more so going to be a little bit more limited. At least that's what I thought it was. I could be wrong, and probably am. No, actually, let me try something here. Well, you know what? No, I guess I do kind of have to do that, huh? Eh, eh. All right. Let's also see. Probably gonna want a chandelier of some kind. Remember. Yeah, that is a uh, vampires. Okay. Is this from supplementaries? I assume. I think it is, yeah. Something about that just does not seem right. But yeah, no, I don't know. New Year's gonna be interesting. Also, you know what? I never know what to, sorry. I was gonna transition into talking about something and then I realized I have no idea how to design a house. Just like, let's just put some rooms here. That'll be fine. I mean, what is this? I mean, it's an interesting thing that I don't see. Again, I don't really see being done too often. So kind of cool. Also, what the hell? Okay. I don't know. I think this kind of giving it a little bit of a lip here seems might be not actually the best idea. Also seems fine though. I'm listening to the Frank Sinatra cover of Still Alive. Beautiful. It's lovely. It's amazing. Oh, we could have a little decorative shelf here. And actually, this kind of gives a nice effect. course, I can't use those there, but there's also going to be a fireplace here, so big deal. Could also just put them there, and sure, why not? Also, that, give it a little bit of nice detailing there. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too crowded for it to be a real decorative shelf. Yeah. I think this is fine, but it's also not really temple. Not really a temple. Go over. You know what? I'm thinking. I got a better idea. I got a better idea here. I don't know. Hey, how's it going? Not much on my end here. Just some chill builds. How are your holidays? Eh, could have been worse. Nothing wrong with a little bit of mundanity every now and then. Eh, mine were alright. There was some weird Christmas Eve tension. Well, Earth Temple is the direction I'm thinking of. I don't know how Earth Temple it's going to be. I just have like so it was building that over there. It was more of a mansion that just happened to be it's made out of mud. That's probably good enough. It's probably good enough for an Earth Temple, right? Well, it's not really. So, got a little bit of an idea for like an entrance and thing here. So, we'll see how this all works. Yeah, yeah. I am modded to high hell here. Actually, not super high hell. Now I'm curious how many mods I do have. Well, this is 119. I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess to be fair, this is the vanilla pack, so vanilla textures, so okay, so I had an idea that was going to be a lot grander. Yeah, that's fine though. So basically, I just want there to be a little bit of an entrance. You walk down, but you're also staring right at a you're just staring right at a little plaza area while going down. Or would an earth temple? No. An earth temple, maybe not a swamp. Probably not a swamp. Probably would not be in a swamp. Ugh. Although you know what, I guess I could see it possibly being in probably a desert or just plains. Yeah. I guess it is kind of assumed to be more deserty than not, so let's see how far I can go with this idea. I kind of like the concept of it. Probably it's going to need a little bit more unique of a shape, I think. And the idea here would also be, I don't know if you would, I don't know if you would, well, I don't know if the underside could be a walkway, like a hallway. Probably could be. Oh yeah, it could be. I was going to just do basically a one story thing. But I feel like the more stories I add here, the more it's going to be, the grander it's going to feel. I also think it should, it should be a huge plaza at the center of this. Also, I feel like that would be a very strange, odd thing to make, but eh. I don't know. The idea of having like a thing that you just enter and you kind of see exactly where you need to go or where you need to end up. I can imagine it's like especially in like the sort of Skyrim in the Skyrim sense of things. Sorry, in the Skyrim sense of things where you would go to the end of the dungeon, there'd be a secret passage back to the beginning. Yeah, that'd be kind of okay. I'm not gonna. Oh, well, you can see where I might be a little bit hesitant to do something like this outside of this sort of context. You have to excuse me while I go full psycho here. Just go crazy building. See. Yeah, let's do 3x5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm just testing out some idea I have while combating tiredness, sleep deprivation. Actually, not sleep deprivation, just a terrible sleep schedule. That's good to hear. Oh, tired? But pretty good though. Pretty good otherwise. Sorry, I'm just remembering one stream that I ended very, very, very quickly. Don't really want that to happen again. But we'll see. But nah, I had a pretty good Christmas. Um uh, so I can't complain otherwise. Got all the gifts on my list. Which was just a bunch of shirts, socks, um what else? Oh, a few other things. Nothing too crazy though. I guess I should specify they're tabby socks. Um so not regular socks. Nah, I probably don't. But point being, I didn't have. I had like 3 pairs of tabby socks. Um, and now I don't know how many I have, but I have many more than 3. Very good. I don't know what exactly I want to do here. Especially because this is just more testing a sort of build theme. I want to get. So this is probably going to be some flavor of underground temple. So I want to get a roof on it. It's going to take a little bit. uh, I'm debating whether the copy and paste tool I've got would actually speed things up. Probably not that much. Yeah, probably 2, 3, 6. Let me just see if I've got the whole thing. Oh. Okay. Flight stick and gloves. I know what a flight stick is, but would flight, sorry. Gloves or flight gloves? I, I'm assuming regular gloves, but good gloves. Dude. I don't know what flight gloves would be. I don't know what flight gloves would be. That does sound like an interesting thing. I was in high school. I always wore fingerless gloves. Always is wore fingerless gloves. As soon as I found out fingerless gloves existed, they were on my hands every day. It was beautiful until I wore them out, but even then, it was still beautiful. have no idea. I do play Star Citizen fairly infrequently at this point. Um, but well, I it would be cool to have a full like flight rig and total setup and but also I don't want to I don't want to deal with the space. I don't know. I could probably get sticks. Um, nah, probably not actually. Also have a weird sort of desk setup. I mean, I probably could try it, but it would be very awkward. But it would be cool to get the Toby eye tracker stuff. Mainly because like, well, I don't know. I'd have to test it out, but it does seem interesting. Oh, gee. Dang. December. Also, where the hell did December go? Uh, feels like it's like seriously only is. Feels like it's still November. Good lord. Oh, jeez. This is gonna take forever. I feel like, you know what? No, we will do copy and paste. I really love. I don't. Ooh, it is still structurized. Okay. I love what they have done to update it. It's really good. It's really good. Ah, gotcha. Eagle. Okay. I feel like I would say it's all. Yeah, no, it has definitely been cold, but also I feel like as a Californian, I'm probably gonna be. I'm getting. I would be digging myself a grave talking about cold weather in California. I mean, it is cold as far as I'm concerned, but also a lot of people would. A lot of people would disagree, which is very fair. They should not have made this big, but that's okay. Ah. Oh god. -10 Celsius. I know that's cold. Also, I'm trying to think what it is in Fahrenheit. It's cold though. Very cold. I what actually what is it in Celsius? Well, that's an interesting. Actually, oh no. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I forget hotkeys sometimes. I have a keyboard mouse, and it just so happens that minus or plus or equals, one of those is mapped to the same button that's for transitions in OBS. Yeah, not keyboard mouse, keypad. Not a full keyboard. That would be cool. Oh, what is it? Actually, I'm trying to think. It's a razor. A razor something. Naga Trinity. That's what it was. Yeah, no, I had one mouse that my last mouse, the mouse wheel gave out. So I went all out with the new one. And it is pretty nice. It actually has like three different side panels. And you can just swap them out and have presets for each one. Oh, it's really good. Really good. It's a little bit expensive, but of course I haven't actually used the other ones, but it would be nice to. Oh jeez. I don't even know if this is faster though. Alright, I'm going back to manually doing. I'll probably just cap off the roof a little prematurely. I don't need to go into full detail here. I don't need to get the same effect. Yeah, no, so, okay, so I also, well, to explain in more detail, I have a graphics tablet, which is currently in front of my monitor, laying down at a nearly horizontal. So, I have a split keyboard on either side of said graphics tablet. And the split keyboard also is not I can't remember, but it's not a full one, so it doesn't have all of the keys. And it does not have the keypad. Actually a little bit annoying because it's cool. I like it. Well, it's good, but it has a few buttons where it's like, oh, yeah, you can use, yeah, here's where the home button would be on the keypad. And then it doesn't do that. Like, it'll be a button to turn off the lights on the keyboard. And there is a way to configure it, but it is a little bit of a hassle. Not really that much of a hassle, just a little bit like just a little unintuitive. All right, though. Probably have this be vaulted all the way up until a certain point. That certain point being a little bit further than this, but we don't need to go too crazy here. Especially because I just want to kind of have this effect. I don't know why. I don't know why. For some reason, this is I figure this is some sort of stadium. I'm thinking there could be like, well, I don't know, a bunch of corridors and rooms on the side, sort of all lead up to this. Well, give me one sec. Because my cat is meowing very loudly. Yeah. For one thing, yeah, I think this is sort of the idea I was going for. Okay, give me one second. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 second here. Okay. So I think probably putting sconces around here is gonna be a good first step. I mentioned I have a D&D game tomorrow. It's been a very long. It's been a long time. Trying to think. Yeah, no, the last D&D game or tabletop game in general. I don't even know. It's been over a year. And I was hoping to have a game of Cyberpunk Red like at the beginning of the month, but that didn't happen. Sorry, also I got a mug, which is I believe 11.4 ounces. I have to be very diligent when I'm pouring a 12-ounce can of soda into that mug, because it will carbonation doing its thing means that it is basically going to be the liquid is going to be flush with the brim of the mug, and it's amazing. But yeah, I also we're running level 12 characters, which I think is the highest ever played. I feel like the second highest was like level 6 or 8 or something. And yeah. Oh, playing multi-class rogue wizard, 6 levels in each. So it should be interesting. I haven't gotten to choosing spells yet. Well, it should be interesting. That's for damn sure. Okay, now I think I want to have a little bit of an alcove here. We'll see how this works. I remember like a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, you know what? I need to change up my style. I need to be a little bit less off, or a little less on the grid. I mean, I don't know if this isn't really helping that, but is, well, I mean, if you want to be symmetrical, kind of have to do something like this anyway, so not that big of a deal. And I feel like this is probably the better way to make this, with divided into like 3-5-3 instead of like 4-3-4. At least for this. We'll see how this works. Let me get some lights in here before I make a judgment call on this. Oh yeah, no, definitely want this to go back further. Matter of... I knew I wanted to do that, it was just a matter of how much I wanted to do it, and the answer is a lot. The question is what to do with this. I don't know. Well, okay, for one thing, want to actually make a proper entrance. Doesn't need to be anything super fancy for right now, just thing to get the idea across. So that being said, oh, I just spent a little time making a second vaulted thing. Wonder. All of my architectural knowledge comes from morphologists. Morphologists' videos on architect reviews for Star Citizen, and other things as well. But this is one of the things. I can't remember the term for it, but having a smaller area that goes into a bigger area that gives you a sense of grandeur. It makes the space feel even not necessarily bigger than it actually is, but just more relatively larger in size. So I love that mug. It's really good. Also, do not need to be using stairs for this, but I'll know exactly. Well, I guess I would know exactly what's going on otherwise if I wasn't using stairs from the outside, looking at the build. But yeah, it's okay. I don't know if so my plans for the survival thing. I don't know. Uh, it's one of those things where you can like in the moment be like super excited for something. I do think it's a good idea, but just I don't know. I don't know. All I do know. Ugh. All I know is I'm glad I don't have to deal with snow. I'm trying to think of all the times I actually have been to somewhere snowed. A few times. Let's just put some quick walls up here. I just want to get a proper sense of this as much as possible without, just completing the entire thing. Yeah, no, that's pretty grand, I would say. Matter of what to do with it. In my mind, well, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be happening here. Thinking this room could be, well, I don't know. This could have some contraptions in it. I don't know what though. Oh, you know what? This does remind me. Trying to think. Oh, Warframe, and well, there's a concept for an elevator, a diagonally, not diagonally, vertically traveling, but at an angle, like a 45-degree angle, sort of elevator. And there are ones in Warframe as well, um, which is a really cool aesthetic. But it is one thing that you cannot. You could kind of pull off, I think, with Create. Which actually, I mean, you know what? I should probably, since I have no idea what else I want to do with this thing right now. But the only thing is, it's like with minecarts, which doesn't seem like the thing I'd want to do. And minecarts, frankly, are a little bit of an enigma to me. Oh, I think there was an updated version of some mod that I was going to install, but I didn't install as well. I can't remember what it was, but just so I can just I think I'm gonna have to remember and then forget again. I forgot to remember to forget to remember to forget. It was a grand time. Oh, dude, though. You know, I also want to also got to get a sand slash shirt, a regular sand slash shirt. I have this one of the gifts I got, one of the shirts I got was a Redbubble design. Has a lowland sand slash and chill. A lowland sand slash and the words chill, excuse me. Very different context there. I might love sand slash, but not quite like that. Um you know what? Actually, just kicks. Throw some stuff down here. Well, we'll come back to exact design of this, I guess. That might look cool, but also might be. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That is, well, this is a little bit strange. Okay. Eh. I don't know. That seems a little bit over the top. I don't know. Also, I'm waking up a little bit, I think. Not waking up. Sleep schedule is not that bad this time. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think what. So I don't know. I'd love to do some interesting, weird, interesting, create things like cubes just appearing out of just you know coming out of the ground, creating intricate patterns or whatever, or random bits of the wall coming apart in order to make an intricate design. But also, I do like this though. Maybe, I mean, this is a huge building, and maybe this could be, or something similar to this could be adapted for other city builds, but as it stands right now, much as I do like it, not necessarily the most practical things now, is it? So again, no, I do like. I don't know. I would probably build this as a house or a base. Shove a bunch of things into and between the walls, and then cram the ever living hell out of the other area or the other the spaces. But yeah, okay, so I was mentioning the create thing before. Now let's see. I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to use this area for create stuff, but that's okay. So my only question is like, oh, can I actually make this work? Can I actually make this work such that it actually like stops and can be repeated? I don't really think so. Actually, maybe. Well, you know what? Let's just test this out first. Mechanical bearing, glue. Just a good old minecart will do. Thing. So. Well, damn, that does work. Okay. Alright, now if I turn this on, doesn't do anything. And then it ghost rides itself off of that. That's fun. I don't think I can actually break. No, I can break that. Okay. That's fun. I think I can do one of these, but my real question, well, I guess let's just see how this works. All right, let's turn it off. Oh, okay. And then if I okay, so you know what? Never mind. Actually, this could be a very interesting way to make it like a vertical. A vertical elevator. Although, well, perhaps it would not be the best. No, I could think of a maybe a better way to do this. I'm also trying to think of of a really good practical reason to do that. Um, well, 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 let's go to the creative side of things. I don't know. I think I, oh, geez. We'll see. I might do things that cut things a little bit short here, but you know, it's okay. Okay, so basically we're gonna have a loop. And a little switching station. So I can do that. Okay, good. Yeah. Also, the real question is that is not going to turn that on. That is good. You know what? Actually, this could work out very well. So the best reason you might want to have this well, it's more style. Not gonna lie. Let's see. All right, that works. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it could be moved back a little bit. That's okay. I think this is all I'm gonna need. Hmm. Hmm. You know, what's supposed to go on? I don't think this is gonna. Has to. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come back to this. What was I doing? Oh, right. I think I had mentioned I was gonna try to have more building styles, or more, not building styles, but more buildings like this built out here. And that didn't happen. Let's see. What other stuff? I'm trying to think, cause that elevator thing, just a matter of setting it up correctly. It wouldn't be that hard. Hmm. What else? What? Now let's see what kind of building materials. Yeah, maybe this will. Let's try doing some of this for something. You know what? Actually, I did want to try to do. Wanted to try. Basically, trying to make a spiraling mountain, if you will. To see what that would look like. And yeah, let's just go for it. Because I remember one particular area. We're gonna be a little bit lazy here, I think. Not gonna use the stairs. Remember one particular area in um Ghost Recon? Oh my god, what was it? Ghost Recon. Is it just Ghost Recon was the name of it? Ghost Recon Wildlands? One that was just it was just a mountain, a spiral mountain sort of thing. I do know is a thing. Like it's basically like the reverse quarry where instead of mining um instead of mining out like a cone, you basically do the inverse. Create a nice little hill. Build some houses on. And this, well, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so the idea here, right? This, I want this to be the end point. But the question is, and maybe there's, well, there's different ways to do this. Um, you could have each house increase, but I don't know what to do. Corners, right? Um, which actually is a very good question. I don't know what to do for the corners. Um, I would. What should happen? Yeah. Yeah. Could probably have. Well, there's a few ways to do it. Probably. No, you probably wouldn't want to push it back. Well, you know what? Basically, let me kind of finish this area out, actually. Then I can come back and, to finish this area out, we can copy and paste it and sort of just see what this looks like. But obviously, I mean, obviously, if it's going to be an actual spiral, it's not. Can't just do that exactly, but. And again, you could have, probably should have, like, each house increases one block level. Maybe not necessarily each house. It depends on the size. Um, it would be, I guess it would be kind of better if the corner piece was on the next level. It'd make this easier anyway. Not that this is bad or at all, but I do like the stairs accent the path though. Completely unnecessary, but also, you know, it's just better. So just trying to think of what exactly would be best way to incorporate one of these. I mean, like having well, no, I don't know. My idea might be to like basically go one step further besides like predefined buildings, go with predefined lots. Be like, okay, this is what I want to see. I want to have this size of building and this size of building. Yada yada yada. I want to have. Oh thank God. About to be like, oh no, did I mess literally everything up? But that's the easy fix. And then I nearly fuck it up again. uh, yeah, no, because it'd be nice just to be able to redefine things even more. It might be nice. Well, it might not be nice to incorporate an element of verticality that doesn't otherwise exist, or at least be able to anyway. It's quite the idea, though. Modules for modules. Ugh, okay, this might be a bit of a thing to try here. Well, yes. This sort of way to convey this. Eh. Of course, this isn't the best way to go about it. Basically, tail here that I don't want. Rare thing for me to. Regardless, here we are. Um. Forest right. Leave all of. Oh, we can then go and make this. Yes, actually, maybe this was a good idea. This is gonna mean. No, it is in line. Oh, but that is. Ooh, that is in line. Well, I cut off. Okay, cut off. Okay. And, obviously, maybe this was not the right size to use. Another part of this. I could see this being a decent idea, though. An interesting idea at the very least. Obviously, just, again, of course, just a rough shape for right now, but yeah. Okay. Looking. I don't know. I think this is maybe a little bit too steep. That being said, the transition is going to be transition probably won't be too bad, really, but it can work. A matter of yeah, I guess it is just making sure everything's right. So, and what I could do is just have like the plots down. Well, I could just basically do what I did for this, but actually use it in Mind Colony's stuff and place down places where I want to place stuff. And have the builders just level the land, clear the land. Um, or even commit to anything. And then if I want to change something, I could change something. Bad of an idea. Yeah. Yeah. Am I going? Yeah, it really depends on exactly what I want to do. Well, let's keep streaming for a little longer. Just a little bit. Be interesting to go with some little bit different designs. Pretty sure I've done go for like one thing. Yep, that's what I'm looking. Yeah, we'll see how this turns. I think I've gone for a similar sort of shack design, but I don't know. I've definitely done that. Have to see the what. Okay, 4 torches. That's pretty. Oh, ah yes, that would not be bad. A little low, but you know what? Honestly, not too bad. The only problem is, well, the only problem is it's gonna. Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little bit specific because I think the flax is kind of mod. Two mods with flax in it. So I gotta check on Pam's Harvest Craft. I know they have a 1.18 version out, but not a 1.19 version yet. Unfortunately. I really want like Pam's Harvest Craft and Pam's Harvest Craft 2 and Farmer's Delight compatibility, but who knows? I do like the stone sort of bird look. I think I could also play with the, I wanted to. I could play with the sort of vertical or the oh, I could do this. Not that. But I don't know why in particular I would do that. Or how exactly I would or what else I would do with this. I mean, I suppose it could be a way. Also, I'm realizing this actually would save blocks, wouldn't it? Hmm. Yeah, no, it would. The vertical slabs would count as 2. There, or I could make 2 slabs per block. I could make 1 stair per block. Otherwise, I could make 1 wall per block. Maybe it could be. I'm forgetting that number. If I was forgetting any numbers, that one. Of course, not that I'm really that concerned about efficiency too much. Just thinking, like, what would this civilization be? Somewhere close to a mine, definitely, but... And of course, that could be a fireplace, also. Could very easily be... Uh, actually, could very easily be a fireplace. Point where I'm like, wait a minute, make this a fireplace. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Also, it was a matter of like, well, what's the... I mean, this is like the level 1 house, right? So what's the rest of it gonna look like? Uh, if I could come up with any beautification thing, that would also be nice. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, just some kind of planner. The quorum mod might also be good for this, but um, let's just assume for now we only have access to I don't know. Yeah, a few of those. Really wanting to get fancy, you could even do have a little bit of secret. Uh, secret one of these that like lifts out of the ground. There's a little entrance. Ooh, you know what? I could also probably have like a revolving. Ooh, well, maybe not revolving. But no, I could see some sort of mechanism. Of course, the only thing, I think the only thing with this is you'd want to have a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more decoration. I mean, these aren't supposed to be small planter boxes, so of course this might be a little bit too much stone, frankly. I think either you go one further down, or you go one above, one further down, leave it as is, one above, and have little cutouts. And then have some art or something. Oh, but I don't know. Point of the stream where I don't want to end. I also want to go to bed. I both want to finish my character tonight, but I also want to actually give some forethought to the spells, and I don't think I'm up for much else tonight. It's okay though, I've got time. I do need to push my sleep schedule back a little bit more, but I don't know. It's just a matter of being consistent. Is really the only thing I would say tell to somebody who's concerned about their sleep schedule. Just be consistent. Really doesn't matter how late or how early, as long as it's consistent. I've heard that humans are like actually not supposed to have um sort of sleep for 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Um, oh, it was also funny when my friend came over. I was like, "Well, actually, you're not supposed to get 8 hours of sleep," and he's like, "Hey, that sounds like you're making excuses." And I'm just like, "Actually, no." I heard that 7 hours is not that 8 hours is necessarily bad. It's just that 8 hours specifically is not um a good amount of time. You don't want it to be. It's not like more time is necessarily bad. It's just that ooh, sorry. it's not that more time is necessarily bad. It's more that 8 hours in particular is not a good time. So like maybe if it was 8 hours and 30 minutes or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Um, that kind of thing. But also, it has been a while, and I'm definitely no expert. So do some research into it yourself. But also, yeah, it can't really afford naps usually, so that's unfortunate. But it is the way it is. Yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know why I'm using this either, by the way. This just looks. I was just like, what the heck? And then actually, this looks good. But yeah, I think yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have more consider making more utilitarian, just sort of structures. Or I'm sorry, and like more infrastructure. Because I mean, obviously, steer. Because I have a tendency to just want to make everything flat, which fine, but it doesn't need to be like the entire city is flat. Kind of, it is a little bit boring. Just have stairs, steps. That would be good too. Don't actually. Speaking of, yeah, let's see. I'm thinking maybe I'll play around with this, but more of a stone based building style. miners or something. Yep. Was this actually this from Create? Yeah, this is from Create. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. I should have ended stream. Yeah. In the previous versions before or the 118, 117 versions, whichever one added all the stuff. They had a whole slew of different bricks, more decorative stone bricks. But there was a lot of similar ones. They ended up replacing them. Well, I don't know about a lot of similar ones. Um, I am tired. Good lord. But yeah. I think it was, well, for one thing, there was like a million different types of scoria, and that was a little strange. Um, there also were just really good alternatives that they could change everything to. I'm a little terrified to go back to a 116 world that I had, because I know everything will break. But I kind of also wanted to build stuff in that world, but with the new stuff. But yeah. Polished cut. Oh, you know what? Probably replacing the air would be a good thing You. I don't know why, but for some reason I had this idea in my head that this was going to be like a huge dam. Not a huge dam necessarily. I think this would work. It's not exactly what I had in mind. But just something to give the area a little bit more visual. Well, the area. Yeah, just something for a little bit more visual distinction. And I still want to try the freaking hill thing. A little bit more well thought out, but I definitely want to try that at some point. Having a nice little bit of elevation. Built in would be nice. Okay, what could I get away with here? I mean, this is pretty scalable. I just need to make things longer. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I just need to make... Okay. Yeah, I probably should make this longer. Just... Yeah. It doesn't really need to be like this long. I think it'll be an interesting aesthetic though. Assuming, I don't know. And this is the wild... Just some random ideas I'm having here. Putting them to paper. As it were. Okay, I think add just one more section to this. Oh, and you could have a few little houses. Be a nice good time. Wait, you know what? I guess you could also... Could also use my like coastal city template sort of buildings. Yeah, I could, but have two right next to each other. Yeah, it could work. Might not. Yeah, it's one thing. I actually wanted to go deeper, but you know what? That's okay. This is more just an example anyway. Actually, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, no, that is a bit of a longer section. This is looking. This is good, aside from, well, as a sort of very rough example. Ooh. I don't know what to do, what to make these do and make them a little bit more interesting. I think this is good. Little bowed out wall, little bowed out fireplace wall thing. Like, if I want to play around with the exact size building too, but I feel like that would also be, hmm, well, I guess. I want these to be spires. I feel like that's going to be interesting and not the good kind of interesting. We'll see. I didn't say it, but I had the idea of ending stream at 3 hours, and now it's 3 hours and 30 minutes. Oh well. Yeah, we'll probably end soon though. I don't know. Well, I'll have to see. The survival world that comes around. Sorry. When the survival world comes around, um, we'll have a lot of different blocks to use for aesthetics. It would also be a really interesting economy thing for build for mine colonies, or for multiplayer mine colonies, where you're like, oh, okay, I have buildings that require deep slate. But somebody has buildings that require dripstone. And dripstone going to be much harder to get. Um, it's going to be a fairly precious resource. How does that end up working? Um, I don't know. No, this is going to be an interesting sort of little spire thing. Gonna feel like I'm gonna be genuinely surprised. Find style somewhat similar to this. Gonna be actually fairly modern. Probably not modern, but again, just fairly modern. That would be my expectation. though, actually. If there was ever a science fiction novel that played around the idea of having steampunk or airships as like the main uh, mode of travel, as the main mode of travel in urban environments. I know A Brave New World had helicopters, but the thing is, like, I mean, like airships and airship docks were like an actual thing that was conceived of. You know, I will say I do. There's something about the sort of monochrome thing here that's pretty nice, but also crazy. Uh, so I feel like I scared my one. I feel like I scared my one viewer off by being like, "Oh my god!" And I was going to end streamer guilt tripping them out. I apologize if that was the case. I don't know. To some degree, I guess I felt guilty. To some degree, I feel guilty if end stream while there's somebody still watching, but feel somewhat obligated to raid, but I really don't want to raid. Do any raids. I only have so few people. Isn't really a good excuse, but eh. As much as I don't want to do it, if I want this to be even slightly uniform, I'm gonna have to do. So this is the center. This is the center. You know, actually, okay, so this kind of had unintended consequence of making the floor, making the first floor much bigger and the second floor much smaller. Um, you know what? Actually, kind of like it. Definitely not more efficient. That's okay. Oh, you know what? I guess actually, Yeah, will definitely also play around with more building styles. I might do so even just a little bit off stream. Mostly, yeah. We'll see how the night turns out. Probably, I will probably end up finishing my character tomorrow. So, but yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I kind of like it actually. Oh, I for some reason I like did not consider the fact that these are just regular blocks and not like walls. You can do whatever the hell. Actually, this I think is a really nice. Um, I don't know about the stairs. I think they work, but it'd be nicer if they were a little bit more. I don't know. It would be nice if they were different. Of course, the real problem here is that this is where I would want to put like a window, but that's okay. It wouldn't be that much problem to just blocks, but just a very, I don't know, it's just a very nice pattern you got going on here. Otherwise, ooh, I round this out, make a 4-hour stream. I could. Oh, okay. So I think I would want to do anything like a deep slate village. One thing. Um, just as a by the by. Don't think that would happen. Um, the idea of like mining out a huge area, drilling out space, does seem like an interesting idea. Yeah, does seem like an interesting idea, but I was gonna. So this would be like a surface town, um, built around a mine or some sort of pop-up town, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'd have to check because I would assume that the builders, like, if they remove naturally placed terrain, they do actually collect it. They don't get rid of it. So if they needed to mine blocks, they would mine blocks. Um, so if you wanted to make a giant ass quarry on the cheap, builders might be the best way to go about it. Actually, it does kind of give me an idea. Do this thing, but a bit different of a way. But you know what? I think I'll play with that off stream. So yeah. Otherwise, definitely gonna be an art stream because I might be. Well, I might have stuff going on Wednesday, but not for that long. Friday will be a Pokemon stream. Um, Sunday, well, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll do something for the first. But yeah, it's I'll save um obligatory hey, it was a good year, y'all. I'll save that for Friday, I guess. But yeah, until next time, have a good day, great day even. Jaskies.